Hello, my Uplift Network family. Good to see everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. So, in today's powerful message, we're going to talk about the power of showing up. So, sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is simply show up. We've talked about that a couple times in our other videos, but I just wanted to spend a moment today and sort of deep dive into this a little bit more. When we simply show up, we don't have to be perfect and we don't have to show up dramatically, although some people do. And you don't have to show up with all the answers. You just have to be present. And I think in this day and age, we've lost that whole how to be present. We are so used to multitasking and being caught up in the chaos and the drama and all of the things around us. I mean, think about it. We all work, we have families, we have pets, we have parents, we have children, right? And so you're brought into 12 different directions every day. And sometimes we just miss so much by not really being present. So I want to talk about that today because I really feel like showing up is underrated. It's that friend who texts you back, maybe when you didn't even expect a text from them, or the coworker who asks how you're really doing. Especially these days when work can get very chaotic and there's so many layoffs and worries. And when someone stops and asks you that, like, how are you really doing? It's just special. So take that moment. They're showing up for you. Take that moment to appreciate them showing up for you. It's the neighbor who maybe waves from across the street when they really didn't have to. They could have just been like, oh, they won't notice I'm here, or pretended they didn't see you, but they chose to show up the way they're doing and waving to you. So wave back. It's you deciding again today that even if yesterday was heavy, you're going to show up differently. Showing up doesn't fix everything, but it certainly does change things. It shifts the energy, if you think about it. It opens doors. It reminds you that you're not alone. That's so important in this world today. Psychologists say that consistency builds trust and that trust builds hope. Now, think about that really. Consistency builds trust. Trust builds hope. So every time you show up for yourself or for someone else or for your dreams, you're planting seeds that you may not see yet, but they're growing. And here's the beautiful part. Showing up does not require perfection. It doesn't require confidence. It doesn't require a plan. It just requires you. I show up here and sometimes you'll see I have, makeup on, my hair is done. Other times you'll see the hair is tied up. I, maybe was working on something all day and I come on quick to give you a message because I'm being called to do that. It's on my mind. And so it doesn't have to be perfect. So today I want you to show up in one small way. Send that message, take that walk with someone, start a project, make the call, open the window, and just breathe. Because that quiet power of showing up is this: it tells the world and it tells your own heart that you are still in the game. And that's so important. And sometimes that's all hope needs to begin. I hope you got something from this today. Please like and subscribe, give it a thumbs up, tell your friends and family about the channel. We're really trying to build a momentum here to say that we can set a movement to change how people are seeing the world and to bring the light and positivity back to the forefront of every day. Because every day there are miracles happening all around us and they deserve us to stop for a moment and celebrate them. So let's rise together on the Uplift Network. Thanks so much for joining, and I'll talk to you soon.